check this out, check this out. So this video is about the SMALLRIG cage for the Canon R50 unboxing. It's a disastrous video. What's up? What's going on? So here we have the SMALLRIG cage for the Canon R50. I'm excited about this because the Canon R50 is the camera I'm going to be using for my trip to Japan. It's going to be the camera that's going to be recording me, and because the Canon R6 Mark II is the one I'm going to be using for photography and other things as well. I don't want to carry two full-frame cameras, but the Canon R50 has proven itself to be worthy of becoming like the main camera, especially for traveling, because of the size and because of the quality. With that said, I just got in the mail this SMALLRIG cage, and all we're going to do is just hang out and experiment with this. So chillax and let's talk. Let's talk about Street Fighter 6, how that game is broken because of the drive gauge system. It's a great game, but the drive gauge completely ruins the game, right? Anyhow, so here's the cage. The cage looks pretty cool. Let's see. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so we have a little screw here. We have a little screw here. We have a screw here at the bottom. And we have this key, as you can see. Da-dun-da-dun, this key, what is this key for? For stuff and things and stuff. So the plan is to pretty much like deck out this Canon R50 so that I can put like a microphone, a light, tripod, and things on it without making it too big. So we'll see how much bigger it gets with this cage. Where are we starting? We're starting with, you know what, let's remove this lens from here. Remove. Let's put this here. Look at that. Look at this. The sensor, it's like a really tiny sensor, but it's funny because it's the same sensor or same size sensor as this guy right here. This is the 7D Mark II. I was in love with this camera. This was my baby. But there's no but. Look at that. Like, it's crazy, right? Same sensor size, much better sensor. And this guy has retired a long time ago. Okay, here we go. I used to shoot weddings with this, and I've actually shot a couple of weddings with this guy already. But we're not here to talk about this. We're here to talk about this SMALLRIG cage. Let's put it up there. Let's put it up there. Up there, in there. Life is good. Life is great. Life is great. Okay, so I need to do some stuff. Yeah, because the thing about the drive gauge system, it like turns Street Fighter into Killer Instinct, right? Without the combo breakers. So it's like if you play Street Fighter 6, just fight against Marissa. It's the same combo over and over again. And so with the drive gauge, it just turns into Killer Instinct without the combo breakers, which is a broken game, right? Now, with that said, when you are in burnout mode, okay, so I have to put this guy. So this guy, as you can see, it's a little, whatever, like a little hook, and the hook's in there. And then we dump it in here. When you're in burnout mode, the game, when you're both in burnout mode, like if you're fighting, like if it's Marissa and like Dollism, and you're both in burnout mode, the game is phenomenal. And then once they acquire the drive gauge, it's back to a broken game, a broken, unbalanced game. The drive gauge is pretty cool, but they should give you 3 bars, just 3 bars, not 9, I think. Okay, so here we go. So it feels bigger, right? Let's tighten this guy here. We're just gonna tighten the bottom. Okay, so look at this. Look at that. It looks pretty cool. Right off the bat, I can tell you I don't like this right here. I wish this was thinner and smaller, because if you think about it, when you open the monitor like this, I don't want things here. I'm never going to put anything here. Why is this here? You just made this cage bigger for no reason. Whatever, right? We'll see. I haven't tested it out, but I can tell you right now, I do not like this. Live and learn, live and learn. Let's put this away, put this away, put this away. Do you have this camera? Do you like it? What is it you don't like about this camera? What is it you do like about this camera? It really just comes down to the price. So for $600, give or take, this body is phenomenal. For $2,000, this body is trash. So, okay, that's the setup. I like this. I like this. I don't like this, but I kind of like this. This is a little too high, I think. Why? I don't know. I think they could do something better here. I think they could do something better here. These little lines. But let's deck it out. Let's do what we were supposed to do. DJI, DJI, DJI. So the plan is to put this guy right here, and then beautiful. And then to have one of these guys without the magnet right here. Microphone. Let me turn it off, off. Microphone here in the front. And we're just going to slide this because we have a cold shoe right here, as you can see. And so we're just going to slide this. Okay, so I bought this cage because I saw this cold shoe, right? This cold shoe, I saw this, and then I saw these little bolts, whatever, no big deal. And I said to myself, I'm going to put either this guy or this guy right here. Let's try this. No, it doesn't work. There is like a front and a back. And so this front of this microphone does not fit properly in here like this. It needs to go backwards. It's not what I wanted. No big deal, no big deal, no big deal. It is a big deal though, but it's no big deal, but it is a big deal. But it's no big deal. Okay, so give or take, that's the setup. Oh, look, I'm vlogging, I'm talking about the city, and life is fantastic. And oh, I also got this guy right here. This light, man, look at this. I got this like really tiny little light by a company called Vision. So this is the VL100C pocket light. And let's open it up. Open. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Okay for work. Can you hear me? Look at this. Nice. Now the cool thing about this light, if it's got juice in it. Oh, on? Okay. The cool thing about this light is we have two wheels here on the sides, right here. Can you see? Wheel here and wheel here. Wheel. I don't know if that camera's picking it up, but we got wheel here, which means that this one, No, first we have to turn it on. This one is the intensity. Okay, and then this one is the temperature. And it's small. USB-C? Yeah, it is USB-C, right? Yeah, like everything else. USB-C, rechargeable. And so this guy is supposed to be on here somehow, somewhere. I think I can screw this guy on here and then have this here. And then it's going to be too much, right? Yeah, that's too tall. But it did come with this guy right here. I don't know if you could see him. You can see him, right? He's like tiny. Is it focusing? Dude, this thing's not focusing. Anyhow. Okay, so party hard, party hard. We have a thread here. And give me a second. Give me a second. I want to maybe... Nothing else, nothing else. 1 second. Okay. We're back. Boom, boom, boom. Life is good. So this guy is obviously too big. Right? Yeah, too big. So does this guy thread on here? Don't thread on me. Oh yeah, thread on me. Okay, cool. We're going to put this guy here. And then this guy right here. And now we're getting somewhere. Getting somewhere. Yeah, so my main characters were Lily, Dalism, and Zangief. Yeah. I did use Ken and Ryu. They're boring. Ken is overpowered. And then I used Marissa for a while. Marissa can be OP or not OP, right? Marissa's boring. It's the same combo over and over. She's just a boring character, and I was like, no. It just sucks. It sucks that the drive system ruined the game, because that's what happened with Street Fighter 3. The pairing system ruined Street Fighter 3 for a lot of people. But for some people, the parry system is great. Evo Moment 30, what is it? Evo Moment 37? Which happened here in Cal Poly. Here. That way. Okay, here we go. Evo Moment changed like gaming Olympics or something, or it started the Olympics of gaming. This is crazy. Okay, so now the light. Okay, what do we have so far? We have a microphone that's flipped backwards. We have the receiver, which is on the camera. Cool. And we have a tiny little light. And when we remove the light, this is still kind of low profile compared to this right here, right? Trashola garbage. So put it in my pocket, take it out of my pocket, whatever. So far so good, but this is bugging me, because this is facing this way. I don't want it facing this way. I want it facing the other way. What can I do? So nothing is magnetized. What is this? This is not metal. Okay, so what's the plan? The plan is to maybe JB weld that thing on there. And then, you know what? I'm going to Gorilla Tape this for schnitz and giggles. Gorilla Tape. Or actually, wait a second. The V10. The good old V10. I also have a cage by SMALLRIG on here. and I have an idea. I just have an idea, because here's the thing, right? With the V10, this is how I kind of got the idea as well. I could put this here facing forward, microphone's facing forward, or facing backwards. Complications, right? So what I wanted to do, is the same thing here. Oh, there's like a little notch here. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's gonna fit. That's crazy though. This is all SMALLRIG stuff. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's working. Okay, cool. What does that mean? What does that mean? Doesn't mean anything. No, it means nothing. Okay, so we put this here. Now we have it facing forward. And now, dude, check this out. I could put another microphone. Now I have a microphone facing backwards, and then this one facing forward. This one's painted white because I'll put it inside like the bride's dress, and you won't see, you just can't see it, right? Because it's white through the dress. With this inside the dress, you can see like, well, what is that, right? So here we go. That's the setup, right? This, whatever, this can just hold it. Anyhow, this works. This actually works. I'll just put a little bit of tape here just to add some friction. Friction. We're going to use some Gorilla Tape. Okay, so that's the thing about Street Fighter 6. It's like disappointing, right? You know what's not disappointing though? This camera. This camera's freaking awesome. Okay, so it does 4K 24 and 4K 30. HDR PQ 28 to 70. Right now we're at 28 millimeters. Automatic everything. +1. We're gonna zoom into 70 millimeters. Digital stabilization is on. We're here in San Bernardino on our way to Lake Arrowhead. Come on. Don't piss me off. You're pissing me off. Here we go. What does this mean? This means nothing. Oh, yeah, we're good. So now this guy's gonna go in all the way. Fold. Let me see. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm gonna run the tape here, right here, so it adds a little bit of thickness. And then this guy's gonna go down here like that. And we're just gonna wrap the tape around here. So now I'm wrapping the tape. Can you see? I don't know if you can see that. I'm wrapping the tape right here around this cold shoe just to add some thickness. Thickness. So now, let's get rid of this guy. It's pissing me off. Do you have this camera? Tell me, what is it you like and what is it you dislike about this camera? Right? Because I think this camera is very important or valuable or something like that. It's a great camera for the price. Now there it is. That's all I need. It's not going anywhere. Look. That's it. Can you see? Let me show you. Let me show you something. Look at that. Now we have the microphone facing forward, or I can turn it around by sliding it, and then now I have it facing back here. And oh, I need the cords. This is not the one I'm going to be using, but we'll just play Pretendo. This is a pretty cool microphone. So this guy goes, what? It's on this side? Oh, of course. It's supposed to be on that side. And then one more all the way around. There it is. The setup. My life is complete. And if I wanted the light, I could put the light on there, and we have light. And if I wanted this is it, right? Hey, what's up? Life is fantastic. No, life sucks. Okay, so pretty cool setup. Let's put a lens on there just to see what it would really look like. 16 millimeter, circular polarizer, is it polarizing my face? What happens if I turn it? Oh! Relaxation, which is going to put the circular polarizer on here. And then the cover. I was going to do something. Oh, yeah. So, for example, now I can do this. But originally, I had this strap connected to the camera body via this Peak Design plate. But I don't want to use this plate because then I'm adding more to this whole setup. I'll probably run an anchor through here, right? What if I run an anchor through here? Then what happens? What happens? Is that going to feel good? Okay. And then this guy's going to go here. And then now, again, this is going to be the camera that I'm going to be taking, recording everything, everywhere. Everything, everywhere, all at once, right? Hey, I'm going to record myself. Oh, I can't because this thing is attached to my arm, but I want to detach it real quick. Okay, fantastic. Look, your life is complete. You need nothing else. You need nothing more. Okay, but, what if you want to place it like on a tripod like this or like this? Obviously, we can just thread this guy on here. I'm working on a video on this guy. This guy is cool. It's neat. This guy is neat. It's missing some stuff, but it's cool. It's awesome. I like this guy. I really do. Camera stopped recording. Okay, so yeah, I was saying this guy's pretty cool. And so now I can thread this guy on here. Now it feels heavier though. Now it feels a lot heavier than it did a while ago. Of course, I'm not going to have it with all of this stuff on there, right? If I'm going to be doing handheld stuff. This guy's really not going to be on there. Only for certain situations that I hope I'm never in. But for the most part, this is the setup. Okay, so yeah, it feels heavier. It feels bulkier. I don't like this. I wish this was flat up against the body. Who would use these? No one would really use these because they would interfere with the monitor. Whatever. Guys, at SMALLRIG, whatever. Okay, so let's get rid of this guy. It's pissing me off. Do you remember this? This is like good old 3 megapixels. Okay, so this guy, the Mantis. We're gonna put this on, put this on. Okay, here we go. And this is it, right? I'm gonna vlog like this. I don't think I'm gonna be using it like. Look at this. This is dope though. The size. You know what's not dope? How Capcom gave Ken an invincible wake up DP, and then Lily. They actually nerfed her because she's not Ken. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Loctified. We are loctified. And if I want to do tiltified, I can tiltified like this. and it's all good. Now, the only problem that I have with this is the moment I don't need this, right? What if I don't need this? It'll be in my backpack, right? And I don't want to have this dangling from my arm the entire time. I want to have this on my belt the way I have all my other cameras on my belt. That camera over there stopped recording like a year ago. It's recording again. Whatever, no big deal, no big deal, no big deal. Okay, so I was talking about something, the meaning of life, the meaning. Oh yeah, so this is what I use on my belt, right? This is how I carry all my cameras. So like, for example, this guy's over here. So for example, I have this guy right here, right here, right here, right here. Check this out. Look at these. This is crazy. These little things, you see them? I'm making a video on these things, and they're really cool. But anyhow, we have a Peak Design plate here at the bottom, and so I put this on my belt. Belt, 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 right? It goes around my belt. Belt loop right here. And then this hangs like this. And we are good to go. This is how I carry my cameras while working, while traveling, for fun, hiking, backpacking, camping, surfing, everything, right? That's how I have my cameras. So I want to do the same thing with this guy, but I can't. No, I can't. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? It means I need to put one of these guys on here somewhere. Ugh. I'll put it right here. Like here on the side. Is that okay? Sure, why not, right, Frank? Why not? It's your camera, it's your life. You could do whatever you want. Your camera, body, your choice. Okay, here we go. Come on, dude. Don't piss me off. You're pissing me off. Okay, cool. This is how I'm going to carry. This is how I would carry this camera. And then when I remove it, I remove. And now I have like a little tripod stand on the side for all my TikTok videos and all my reels and all my stories. What's happening? So this guy's going to be here. Okay, what do I think so far? I think the cage works the way it's supposed to work, except for this right here. Why, guys? Why? I don't understand. Now you made me install one of your own cold shoes on here because the cold shoe, one of the biggest reasons why I purchased this guy, because it has a cold shoe on the side that I cannot use unless I only want the microphone facing me, which is pretty cool, I guess, right? But whatever, guys. Anyhow, I'll tell you this, SMALLRIG, these things are pretty cool. This guy right here, the one that I took from this SMALLRIG guy, you guys need to put more of these things, or a couple of these, or at least one in this cage setup, right? What's happening? So, yeah, this is cool. I like this. This is the setup. Again, I had to stop recording because something happened over there in the real world. Okay, where did I leave off? I don't know where I left off. Bottom line is, I was talking about SMALLRIG and then these things, right? And it's cool. I like it. Look at this guy. This guy's pretty cool too. I'm glad this guy for the V10 is made out of plastic and not out of metal. Because if it was made out of metal, it would make this heavy. But this thing is pretty dopified. Look at this. It's like, you remember the original flip cameras from back in the day? It's like one of those, only updated. It's cool. I like this guy. Room for improvement, but I like this guy. Okay, so what have we learned? We learned that I don't think the cage is going to get in the way of the 28 to 70, right? No, nothing. No. So if I still want to use a 28 to 70, I can, right? I can. Hey, look, I'm holding it from the part that I hate the most. So I guess I could use it if I really needed to. Oh, look. Okay, okay. So far, so good. What if I wanted to put a bigger lens, right? Bigger, bigger, bigger. Like the 800 millimeter. I actually tweeted to Canon about this setup, and they replied, "What's up, Canon? If you're watching this, what is up? What's going on? Mo to the foes, mofos. Canon, I'm going to Japan. And I'm going to go use all your Canon gear, and I'm going to Tokyo Sea or Disney Sea. Disney Sea. And life is good. I've never been there. Never, ever, ever been there. But I'm going to make some videos on street photography on the R50. And like I said, I'm going to be documenting pretty much everything with the R50. Oh, and with this guy as well, to see if it really works as like a little travel camera. Look at this. Let me show you something about it. Let me show you something. Look, check this out. It's got a stand, front facing screen, and then you could put like little microphone muffs here at the top. I have them over there. Whatever, whatever, no big deal. Anyhow, the point of this conversation is, I think we're done with this video. Okay, so this is the setup. This is it. Well, if you made it to the end, thank you. I appreciate it.